Hello, BookTube.
Hi, BookTube.
This is kind of our announcement video for New Worlds November. Although we've kind of had a soft announcement and all that stuff.
This is the kickoff.
Yeah, this is the kickoff. It doesn't start until November 1st. But this is your call to go start finding stories that you can read and things like that. And for the first annual, this is going to be the first time we've ever done New Worlds November. Hopefully it won't be the last, but it's going to be based, well, not based, it's going to be, the theme is actually going to be short stories, science fiction short stories. We're not counting epic fantasy or anything here.
Yeah, anything below like 250 pages.
Yeah, anything below 250 pages. So it can be a full-length novel at 250, but I've also seen novels that are not more than 50,000 words at 250 pages. So it all depends on the print and all that stuff. Whatever you can read. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to read short fiction. That's just what we've themed this. We just want people reading science fiction. It is a wonderful genre. I love it. I would say it's probably my favorite fiction genre.
And it's easier to get people to buckle down and read a 17-page short story than it is a full-length epic novel.
Yeah, like Dune. 700 pages or so. Yeah. 750 pages.
Yeah.
Wonderful novel, but I don't think you want to start there. Even though I said at one time that there are some people who would do well to start there, and I agree. That was one of my really, really early sci-fi.
But New Worlds November, it's the whole month of November. And
1st to the 30th. Yeah,
1st through the 30th, and it's separated into 4 weeks. And each week is a different theme. We're not going to have like prompts and things like that. It's a little bit looser, but like week 1 will be aliens.
Yep.
Yay,
from the
me.
1st to the 7th, maybe finish it up on the 8th. Something like that, or the first, just go the 1st to the 7th.
Then week 2 is going to be robots and AI.
God, I look forward to that one.
I'm going to have trouble with that one. Not a whole lot of robot romances.
No, I think it's probably better to stick with science fiction.
I don't know. Maybe. I might find some. There's cyborg romances out there. I'm just saying.
They're not robots.
But.
Nope.
But there's AI romance.
Okay, then use that.
You're no fun. Okay.
Cyborgs don't work. They're not robots.
Maybe. The third week is, where's the third week? Time travel.
Yes.
Week
I look
3
forward
is
to
time
that
travel.
one too. I think the time travel books or the time travel stories will be the easiest to find. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Because there
I
are
don't know.
tons of them, and it's really easy to tell by the titles a lot of times whether if it's time travel or something. Like I've already found a really cool time travel story.
I might have some fun with that one.
Yeah, that one will be fun. For me.
I'll find some time travel romance. Maybe there'll be some blue aliens in there somewhere. And the 4th week is either apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic. Which that one might be a little bit difficult considering how big of an idea apocalypse and
I think it'll be an easy one.
Post-apocalypse is.
For me, I think it'll be easy.
It might be.
You got Bruce Sterling, who does have some short stories, and he does a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff.
I want to read the second Wool book, but it's too big.
Yeah, it's a little big. But, post-apocalyptic, there are thousands of books out there that are post-apocalyptic sci-fi.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of them.
It's a favorite among the sci-fi genre.
Yeah, including mine. I love them. It's everybody has a slightly different take on it. There are good takes, there are bad takes, there are good books and bad books.
Yeah.
Sometimes by the same author.
True.
Yep, but that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I
think
agree.
all 4 are going to be a blast. And now, 29th and 30th, just read whatever sci-fi you want, I would say. Or, just finish up something you didn't get to finish. If you're a booktuber, do a video about it. If you're not, get on our Goodreads group
Mm-hmm.
and blog about what you liked, or not blog, but comment about what you liked, what you read that you liked, what you didn't like. You can leave comments on our videos.
Can other people look at our want to read list?
Yeah.
There's going to be some shocked people, I think. Lots of blue aliens, I'm just saying.
That's all Becky's. It has nothing to do with me.
It's totally him.
I have my own that I used. No, it isn't.
It's totally him. You know it is.
No.
No.
just because blue is my color doesn't mean I'm going full blue. Smurf.
Dances with Smurfs.
You know,
Okay.
When I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch the Smurfs. My dad said Smurfs were demons.
How does that track?
I don't friggin' know.
I don't either.
I mean, wasn't allowed to watch He-Man because Dad said it was evil. Wasn't allowed to watch Voltron because it had a witch on it. Yeah, and now you see why there are some people on YouTube that I can't stand to watch because they're like that.
That Voltron thing's reaching a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It was all reaching.
Were you allowed to watch?
We got beaten for watching She-Ra.
Oh, because there's a strong woman in the...
No, because it was like He-Man. It was the same storyline.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Come here.
Oh, we haven't had him on here, and we hadn't had him on here in a month before we left, probably.
Say hi, Link.
Say hi.
Say hi. Well, he's not going to say hi. He's just going to chew on my face for a little while.
He's a good boy, though.
Hey. Can you say hi? No?
He's
Okay.
not going to look at the
All right,
camera.
come on. Looking around to Marlin. Okay, so we're going to give you our tentative first week's
TBR?
TBR. That's
Well,
what
this is very short. What I found is that alien sci-fi is not easy to is not easy to identify by the title. By reading the first couple of pages, sometimes you can't tell. But this is our first week and what we found so far. We're going to read one together, and then probably discuss it here. I'd like that idea.
And now, see, you wouldn't be having so much trouble if you were reading the same things I was reading, because they all have half-naked blue men on the front.
Yeah, but all of mine are different.
So are all
They're
of
not.
mine.
Oh, okay. All right.
Never mind the very, very similar titles. Our hot-down book.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what they do is they replace the word man with the word alien, and then put aliens in the place of the men in the story, and it's science fiction. Right?
No,
Okay.
not at all. And don't even act like you know when you ain't read none of them. Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. The first one I found was Rescue Party by Arthur C. Clarke. I believe I've read this and I love it, but Becky's gonna read this one with me.
Because I promised him
Yeah, this is.
that I would read a non-blue alien story. Because I embarrassed.
No, she doesn't embarrass me. 1940s. It's from 1946. I can't remember which magazine it showed up in. But this is from my favorite sci-fi author. I thought I would start there.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that. I'm a huge fan of Arthur C. Clarke. And I tried to stick with some older stuff. I'll throw a couple more new ones in as we go.
Mm-hmm.
My earliest one is 1934, but you go ahead with your.
Yeah, the Arthur C. Clarke one is
No,
my earliest one.
let's just go through mine.
I'll just go through.
Yeah.
Going back and forth would be kind of like shell shock, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Story of Your Life by Ted Chiang. Scott Danielson told me about this one. Scott Danielson's channel, who I don't think he's doing videos right now, but hopefully he will. He will again in the future. Story of Your Life. It is actually the story based on the movie The Arrival, which I loved, or Arrival. I can't remember which it is. I loved that movie. You remember it?
The
Amy
Arrival?
Adams.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie.
Excellent movie.
It was a very
We
good movie.
really enjoyed
Yeah.
that. Cat and Mouse by Ralph Williams from 1959. I don't know anything about this one. I just know I looked up alien stories, and I found this one, and it sounds really cool. I don't know a lot about it. I just read a really short synopsis. Sounds good. Trouble Tide by James H. Schmitz from 1965. And I'll tell you where you can find this kind of stuff here in a minute if you don't want to pay for it or anything like that. And A Martian Odyssey by Stanley G. Weinbaum from 1934. That's my my oldest. This would actually be considered golden age of science fiction.
1934.
Yep, I think the 46 may be considered golden age too. I don't know.
It'll be
Maybe
interesting.
more of a silver age kind of thing.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of science they're going with. And
Well, it's going to be
any of it's faulty science.
Now, of course, it's faulty science. The whole thing probably is a lot of what's his name? Ray Bradbury stuff is faulty science, but that doesn't mean that it's not entertaining, because it is. It's completely and totally entertaining. But that's the 5 I have found so far. These are. Well, I'll tell you where to find them. And find this kind of stuff after we're off here.
Okay.
So yeah.
So remember, what is that? 80% of my list is romances. Because I've been really enjoying the alien romance genre here of late. Now I am going with Rescue Party by Arthur C. Clarke, and it's also the shortest on my list. Is 17 pages. So you said?
Yep, It's a 17-page short story.
Okay. The first one I'm going to be reading is called His Human Ward by Michelle Mills. That's actually fifth or sixth in this series, and I'm just completely destroyed that I'm going to have to wait a month to read this because it just
When does it come out?
It just came out like 3 days ago.
Okay.
And I've been waiting not patiently for it to come out. But I saw that it was like 211 pages, and I'm like, I'm going to wait till November. Go read it in November. I'm excited.
So it's a novella, probably.
Yeah. I love the whole series. With that, it's got a little bit more of a science fiction aspect to it than a lot of them do. Warrior
Yes.
Bound is my second one. It's by Alaska Jones. I've never read anything by Alaska Jones, but I'm excited about it. And then Bound to the Alien Warrior, which is the next one. Very similar in titles, very different books.
Yeah, the next one, the title will... It is the most generic title.
The cover's hilarious. The next book is called Alien in Charge. And he's actually a bodyguard. The alien in question is a bodyguard to a human ambassador, and there's a kitten on the front.
A kitten?
A kitten. She has a kitten, so he's also bodyguard to the kitten. I'm here for it, man.
Okay.
It's only like 184 pages or something like that. I can't wait. I have to wait a month to read these. I'm not happy. I wanted to put the newest Ruby Dixon book on here, and anybody who's read any of the alien romance books has probably read Ruby Dixon. If you haven't, you've really missed on a very important installation in the alien romance genre. She sort of started it. Ruby Dixon did
so.
With her
she was the first one to get really popular.
Ice Planet Barbarians, her series is. But there's one that I haven't read by her that I'm dying to read, but it's 270 pages. So I'm going to read it.
You can read it now.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And as for where to get a lot of these things, I found mine partially. I have these things. So I'll be getting... I have one out of here right now, this one, and I'll be having some more on a bunch of them. They're the year's best science fiction. This is the 25th annual collection. I think they had 37 of these. 35, I don't know. Somewhere around there. and before Gardner Dozwald kicked the bucket. And but this ought to be a story that I'm going to love. It's by Neil Asher, and I found it in here, and I just haven't put it on my list yet. But yeah, I'm excited about this.
Every last one of mine is on, with the exception of the Arthur C. Clarke one, maybe, is on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, Kindle Unlimited it's great. Now you can only have 10 checked out at once.
20.
Oh, it's 20 now?
It's 20 now.
Oh, they upped it to 20.
Yeah,
That's
I've been
much better.
tearing it up, man.
Okay, good.
Uh-huh.
I put some music books on there. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering how I was able to do that.
How much is Kindle Unlimited a month?
$10 a month.
It's $10 a month.
But you can't have unlimited in your library, but you can read as much as you want. But once you reach 20, you got to return something to check something else out.
Yeah, you just download the book, read it, then return it. It's like having a library in your phone or your Kindle.
And it's awesome. And there is a ton of sci-fi short stuff.
The aliens, the blue aliens are all on there. Everything Ruby Dixon has written is on Kindle Unlimited. And as I said, my entire list, except for maybe the Arthur C. Clarke, is on Kindle Unlimited. Although I wouldn't be surprised to find some of the Arthur C. Clarke on there, honestly.
If there is, there's not much.
If there's not...
What you're going to find from Arthur C. Clarke on there, on Amazon, are short stories that are collected in these huge volumes. Mm-hmm. They're usually 99 cents to $1.99, and you'll get on there and you can get like 40 novels from all different authors and things like that. Like there may be a Arthur C. Clarke short story collection on there for $1.99, that you have to pay for on Kindle, but there's no reason if you can't afford it, don't go buying books to read these.
Yeah, but there's also Project Gutenberg.
Project Gutenberg, yeah, my A Martian Odyssey by Stanley G. Weinbaum from 1934 is on Project Gutenberg, and I just went and downloaded it, and I want to read it on Overdrive, or you can read it on Kindle, or however you want to do it.
Yeah, and you can find old sci-fi books at your local Goodwill all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have to dish out a whole lot of money for these books.
No.
You can find them.
As a matter of fact, like I said, these aren't very expensive. You can get some of these for like $5 a piece on eBay with shipped, $5 a piece. We've also got these things. These are 6 times yearly periodicals. They come out every other month, bi-monthly, I guess that is. And but I mean, this has a story by Alan Dean Foster. I don't know if it's an alien story or if it's a time travel story or what it is, but surely you could fit something like that.
Yeah, you'll find something in here to fit the weeks. It's bound to happen. Plumage from Pegasus. I'm not sure that would fit.
It might. You never know.
I saw romance though. I'm excited.
I like these periodicals, and again, you can get these fantasy and science fiction periodicals for about 75 cents each if you go to eBay. Like I got a ton of them. I think it's 16 or 18 of them coming in, and I paid maybe $10 for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought them last week.
Yeah, people sell them for cheap.
Yep, I haven't gotten them in the mail yet, but that's great. I mean, I love the periodicals. I know Steve Donahue and Mark Richardson get these in the mail. The problem is the mail copies are, you may get them and you may not. I used the digital copies for a while. The problem with the digital copies is there's no hyperlinks. You can't click on anything, go to a certain page. You actually have to turn pages until you get there.
Oh, Lordy.
It's a pain. So if you're not going to read it straight through, which for sci-fi, for New Worlds November, you just wouldn't. There's no reason that you'd want to do that unless you are an incredibly fast reader, which I'm not.
No, me either.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our
kickoff, I guess. That's our kickoff saying go find this stuff. We will have a kickoff on November 1st.
Yeah, get started, and let us know if there's anything you're really thinking about doing for New Worlds November. We want to see everybody join. We really do.
Yeah, and if you're a booktuber and you want to do a video, or if you want to talk to us, we'd be happy to do that. You know, about New Worlds November, we're excited. This is our first. First
year we're doing it.
Well, it's the first year we're doing it, and then it's the first event we created with help of a lot of people, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited.
I created the idea, and that's about that, and the name, and that's about it. A lot of other people have had.
Although Steve Donahue is determined to change it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just getting stevier.
It is so much stevier. Steve is everywhere. What is it? It's Steve World, Steve
World, Steve Vember.
Steve Vember.
Yeah. So if you want to go with that, go ahead. I don't think I'm going to. Sorry.
I can't say it.
I know. Well, and of course, Steve, that's the reason I'm not going to.
Because I can't say it. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It was a unanimous decision. Steve told me so. Anyway, yeah, so we look forward to seeing everybody in November with all their treasures and your blue alien romances, because you're all going to be reading blue alien romances.
And we do have some co-hosts too. Steve Donahue, Mark Richardson, Brandy, Noah.
And Scott's not doing it anymore, is he?
I don't think so. I'm sure he'll comment plenty, and he'll be watching. But and we have some more. I think Matt, Paperback Junkie, if Matt is still going to do it. As far as I know, he is. But
where's your Voxer? I know we're missing.
It's right there.
People. Let's see. The Book Eclectic is Brandy.
That's Brandy. Yeah.
What is wrong? Here we go. Sort of.
No. Ian at... Oh my God. It's been 3 months since I've... well, go ahead.
So, is James Holder still doing it?
As far as I know. James Holder.
Okay. Mark Richardson.
Yep.
Matt
Mindy.
Wall. Mindy. Noah Clemens. Us.
Yep.
Steve Donahue, maybe, if we don't tie him up in the basement first.
Tom L.A. Books, maybe. I haven't talked to him in a little while. We'll have to find out. But yeah, we have a...
Are they not doing it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh. Well, that has a sad. That's okay.
But yeah, just look for the hashtag New Worlds November.
BNB Books.
BNB Books. Thank you. I could not write. I had to have help with like 4 of those.
It's been a long couple of months.
Yeah, it has. And we're sorry. You're still some of our favorite people.
We're very sorry. But anyway, that's it.
Yeah, we're actually going to close it this time.
Yep. Your books are calling. Go find you some sci-fi.